Nyazura mission was born out of Solusi. Those who remember the history of the church, Nyazura was coming from the land that Solusi was given by then, around the 1890s. So Nyazura's mission is sitting on a land which is about 800 hectares. There are good rains, and there is also good underground water. When the missionaries came, in those days, Nyazura was self-sufficient. They were able to grow their own food and feed the community, plus the community in the mission. But as we come to our time now, it looks like Nyazura has gone down. Things have quite changed. When we look around now, we find that the mission is no longer self-sufficient. We can't feed our own students, neither even help the community around us. There are challenges that we are in, which we think those challenges can still be overcome. Now, when we look at some of the challenges that we are having, one of them is we don't have enough equipment. Like, for example, we don't have tractors. In some seasons, we even use the ox-drawn plows to plow our land. So with that, surely you can't do much. There is very little farming or maybe crop that you can get out of such kind of farming. And we also don't have the capital to buy fertilizers, seeds, and so on. So our farming is quite limited. Our dream as a mission is that we change that narrative. We begin to be able to produce enough crops for our students and the mission workers, and also even assist the community around us. So the first thing that we really need is the equipment.
Kuno ku section yekuno tinonya specializer chikafu chevana kudaini. Tinoda kuedza kudzivirira kutengwa kwezvetinokwanisa kuita zvese. Vana miriwo wacho wese nezvima additives zvacho zvakaita vana supu, tomatoes, onions. Tinogadzira tega muno even up to potatoes.
Added to the equipment, the skills, manpower skills, like modern farm managers that could help assist us in planning and also managing the crops that will grow. God has given us, as I have already mentioned, we have good underground water, we have a dam, and we do have also land that he has got that we can irrigate. Like, for example, 40 hectares of our land, we can irrigate it. And so already there is a good starting point. But what we need is just enough support so that we can change the situation. Otherwise, we are so grateful for what God has already done for us.
As you know, or as you might not know, as Bridging the Cape, we came up with an idea that came from our principal director, Elder Kudakwasha Tagwire, who and his wife Sandra Tagwire, who are keen on creating centers of influence. And these centers of influence, they targeted all our schools, especially our mission schools, so that our mission schools become centers of influence. By centers of influence, the first thing that we had to do was to empower them by giving them machinery. So as you know, Nyazura primary and secondary received tractors, trailers, disc harrows, and many other farm farm equipment. And this we are doing so that we equip Nyazura so that it is self-sustainable. It is able to sustain itself. And when it is able to sustain itself, it then can influence the it can then influence the community around. And that is the design. That's why we are here. So we came here to do a land audit, to look at how much land do they have, how much land is arable, how much land has been cleared, and what needs to be done, and how can we come in to help them with our partners so that this goal and this mission of turning Nyazura mission to become a center of influence can be realized. Basically, that's why we are here. So we came, we visited, we went to the farms, we saw what we wanted to see, and I can tell you that we are all excited. There is, it's promising, there is great potential here. And if we come back here next year, this time, I'll tell you that there will be a lot of difference. Thank you.